Alright, so when you receive the kits, you'll see that there's a bunch of equipment in here that will help you get your samples collected, filtered, and sent back to us. So the first thing we've got are some gloves. So you'll have the appropriate number of gloves here to get you through your sampling months. You'll also have a syringe, which you'll use throughout the entire sampling program, and some syringe filters. You'll have a marker pen to label your samples. Of course, you'll have the appropriate number of sample tubes to actually collect your samples. So if you've signed up for 6 months, you'll have 6. 12 months, you'll have 12. We've got some envelopes, which we'll use to send these back. I'll go through that at the end of the video. And we've got some pre-made labels this time around. These wouldn't have been around if you did our pilot study, but this time we do. So it has our logo on it. It has your particular site code already pre-printed on there. And the circle here indicates the number of the month. So your first month, you'll put number 1 label on, number 2, and so on. So this will go 1 through to 6 if you've signed up for 6 months, 1 through to 12 if you're signed up for 12 months. Also, you do have a booklet here, which does go through basically everything that I'm going to cover today. So it covers all the steps, it covers returning samples back to Deakin, and it also has a QR code to our YouTube channel. Now, when you're actually going to collect a sample, you'll just do that the normal way that you would do it for any of your other chemical tests as part of your normal water quality monitoring. So you'll usually use a water bottle or a plastic bucket, which is rinsed 3 times in the stream. So once that's done and you've brought it somewhere safe, we can do these filtration steps. So the first thing we're going to do is rinse through the syringe 3 times. So this is particularly important because we're using the same syringe throughout the entire program. So we'll give that 3 rinses and just dispose of that water on the ground nearby. 2. 3. Alright. So now we're ready to actually draw up some water for our sample. Okay. And then we can fit our syringe filter. So our syringe filter just screws on to the end of that syringe. And then what we're going to do is actually flush 10 mils of water through that. Okay. Once that's done, we can put some filtered water into our sample vial. Just a little bit is fine. And then we'll put the lid back on our sample tube and give that a rinse. And dispose of that water. Okay, now we're ready to actually collect our sample. So we'll push all this through. Okay, and then you'll get to a point where you actually need to refill the syringe. So put the lid back on your sample, remove the syringe filter, and draw up some more water. Okay, with that done, you can reattach your syringe filter and collect the remainder of your sample. So you actually want to fill up between 35 and 45 mils into the sample tube, with the more being better. So we'll fill up to 45 mils. Okay, and that's our sample collected for this month. So what we'll do next is just label this sample. So this is our first for this sampling program. We'll find our label that says number 1. And then we'll just attach this to the sample vial. And now this is ready to be frozen. when you've got 3 samples that have been collected and frozen, they're all appropriately dated and ready to go. What we'll do is put them into an envelope, so one of the padded envelopes first that you're going to send back to us. It'd be very handy if you could just write the date that you're sending these back to us on this padded envelope. So we can write the date today, which is the 7th of the 8th. Okay, that just tells me how long it's taken for this to leave your site and actually arrive at our labs. Then we're going to put 3 of these samples into the padded envelope. So we'll just put 2 side by side and then squeeze 1 in between them. Remove this label and sort of rolling it is probably the best way to get that sealed. Doesn't need to be perfect, this is going inside another envelope anyway. Okay, and this is that other envelope, so this is the reply paid envelope that will be sent back to Deakin for us to process. So we'll open this up, put it inside, then it can just be sealed. And that's ready to go. You can pop this into any post box that it can fit into, and they should arrive at Deakin, absolutely no worries.